And welcome back to STRC. It has been a while, and let's just say that it hopefully will start picking back up here soon. A bunch of stuff going on, personal life, just kind of made things kind of drag to a halt. But been slowly kind of building up and saving up some stuff and getting some content ready so that I can start editing and posting. But the big one is my backyard course is no longer a course anymore. It is just kind of a corner. So my summer project is going to be setting that up and getting a cool little course that I can test out some of these new 18th scale and 14th and probably 10th scale, but I don't know, it's a little too big to mess with the 10 scale back there, but the smaller scale stuff I definitely can. So today we have my OG Jeep. So this thing has pretty much everything done to it. It weighs quite a bit. And one of the issues I was running into with this was the gears. So it has the Endura 370 motor. So we've got the Endura 70 turn brushless brush 370 motor. I've got Endura's speed controller ESC, and then the Endura receiver transmitter. But I've been debating on getting brushless, and I managed to find something that I thought was a joke at first. FEDC. So when I saw this, I wasn't entirely sure if it was real. So what the brochure said was that this is such a dull knife. It was a brushless. All right. So that it was a brushless transmission combo, which I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then it had another option for a brushless 2-speed transmission combo. So got some kind of cool stickers. I didn't expect them to send a bunch of stickers with it. You know, the green doesn't go bad. We'll see if it's worth putting it on there. I mean, if it even is worth me adding it. All right, so it comes with this very nicely packaged. It's got a lower skid plate, the ESC, double-sided tape, a couple different plugs, and hex hardware. All right, and here is the 24 brushless outrunner with a 2-speed transmission, servo included. And you know, what really got me was the fact that the cost of it. So there might be a reason for the cost of it, but we're gonna just kind of, I'll tell you guys a little bit later on. We'll get your opinion first and see what you guys think and how much this thing should cost and what you think it should cost. Oh, that's pretty cool. So personally, this is my first brushless 18 scale. So it did say it was for the Trx4m. Upgrades 18th crawler. So, oh, it's got skid plates. It's got little rock slider skid plates. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this thing comes with a bunch of stuff, which I don't know how much of it's actually going to work with my setup here. So we're just gonna we're gonna see how it does. So, but looks like, so it's got the transmission shifter. That's a hefty setup here. So it does have resin filled inside, so I believe it's waterproof, which is cool. They actually put a little bit of waterproofing on the inside of the connector there, which I think is actually really cool because you don't see that very often. So how? Oh, just like that. Maybe not. Maybe like this. That sits in there better. That's a lot of heft. Like that's pretty chunky. I wonder how well this little 24 is going to do with the weight of my rig, because I have pretty much everything metal underneath of this. The only thing that I don't think are metal is the chassis. So with this upgrade, it's literally going to be heavy. I mean, all right, anyways, let's just get to it. So oh no. What? Okay, well, so there's a major problem. How? Y'all didn't really think that through, did you? Alright, let's see if it's got... no, it doesn't. On that one. On that. Sweet. So direct bolt on? No. Do I want it to work? Yes. Am I going to sit here and dink with it until it works? Most likely. Is it going to be worth it? I hope so. Cha-cha! Well, cool. That worked out way better than I thought. So, one thing I need to adjust while I'm here, I'm not going to space on this because it's been bothering me the whole time, is the tires. The tires, man. What is wrong with your freaking tire? Well, I can tell you, Cusco found it. You know, I think you got a little bit of a wobble. There's a little bit of a wobble here, bud. What in the hell happened here? Thank you. Okay. Ow. All right. So we have gone a very large change. Not gone. We've got a very large change in power. So we go from a 370 motor to this little 24 mini outrunner. I'm not sure how well this is gonna do, just because that's a lot of heft. I wish I had a scale I could weigh this, but I would say it's easily a pound, if not more. It is still front heavy, which is good. The weight is definitely more biased that direction, which I don't mind. I actually like that. It's nice, I tell you, it's nice. So now let's see if we can get all of the electronics and whatnot to work. Connector on connector on connector on connector. So there we are for right now. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let me show you. We got battery on that. Power. Okay, I got that right. And I got that right. Okay, so let's see. Can you guys see this? I'm gonna probably go to this side. So let's see. Let's see how little. I guess I can't really even show you. Let's see. Okay, so it does not seem to be in gear. So let's go like this. And then we'll go, which one seems to be, channel 3 seems to be a switch gear. So we'll put you on channel 3. Okay. Let's see, that changed anything? Nope. Nope. There we go. Maybe? Well, that's not ideal. Oh! Okay, it seems like this little pin here is getting held up on the chassis. Okay, so it is working. It just does not seem... That's actually really impressive. Let's see, can I straighten out? I'm going to put the smallest... There we go. Look, Mama, no hands. Okay, here comes some pressure. Quite impressive, I must say so myself. Okay, so it definitely has a little bit of a kind of like a stutter. Let's try. Let's just set my remote battery over there for a minute. See, like, okay, so there's, I'm going backwards, engagement. Now forward, see how many rotations it takes. And now we're engaged. flipped upside down here. You know, it almost doesn't sound like there's any fluid in it, which I'm kind of concerned about. Wow, that's got some wheel speed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, let's put this together and kind of go take it out for a rip. Are you telling me the gyro just started working? Okay, alright. So now apparently my gyro decided that it's going to now be a functioning gyro. I tried messing with this previously, and it just did not want to actually work when I was messing with my little drift car, and I got it just for that reason. But now it seems that I have a gyro. So, you know, with all this unbridled horsepower I just gained, maybe it'll be worth it. I wonder if it'll freak out because I'm going, no? That's pretty funny. Okay. Quick observation. Listen how quiet this is. Hold on. I gotta shut off the background music. A little bit of cogging, but that's to be expected. Quite impressed. Let's get a speed run. That's low gear, which is fantastic for a crawler. Oop. I gotta be a little bit careful because I don't want to smash it right away, but... Oh. This thing will do donuts now. So one thing I'll note is that I'm not a super big fan of the, like, I don't know exactly what to call it. It's like after the momentum of the gear changes, so like after the free spool kind of lets go when it's going downhill, it has like a lurch. So I'm not sure entirely what's causing that stutter, but there is a stutter when it's under load like that, and it's kind of having to shudder. Wasn't the best fashion, but still managed. See, like right there, I was going backwards, not forwards, and I decided to unload. See, like right now, I'm completely full backwards. Starting to go backwards. No, let's see, that time it didn't do it. Oh no. You know, quite impressed with it. Now, how to get down. Oh. You know, for a little mini 24 outrunner motor, this thing is quick. So, for those of you looking at getting this little mini 24 two-speed transmission gearbox, it's almost perfect. I would say I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. The only issue that we had was that little shifter linkage. And so, I don't know if I mentioned how I fixed that. So, let's see, can I get in here? Yeah, so right there, that little shifter guy, you have to bend it out. I tried filing it right there at the tip, but I didn't really want to try too hard. But that little tip gets stuck on that, and it won't shift properly. So, it'll, here, let's see, can I get this? Oh, this button. Yeah. Now it works. Just takes a little finesse. So, but yeah, other than that, I am quite impressed with the WP Mini 24. I actually, yeah. FEDC, I don't know who they are. I have never heard of them before, but let me tell you. If you can get your hands on one, I would, because this little thing has some punch. I'm actually extremely impressed with how slow control is and how fast it is in high speed. It cogs in low speed if you try to be delicate with it. I mean, it cogs in high speed if you try to go slow with it, so it doesn't really like it unless you're on flat surface. But, I mean, that's why it's 2-speed. High speed is so that you can fall around. But mind you, the low speed at full throttle is almost the same as walking pace, like almost faster than walking pace. So I mean, it's a great little trail truck. I would definitely recommend it if you can get your hands on it, though. That's the problem. I got mine, and then I went back to go look at it again, and everything was sold out. So the FEDC, not sure who they are, not sure where it's come from, but yeah, they got a cool little product here. Here we go. Hold on, what's this right here? Here's their Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. So I think with a couple little modifications, they could make a really good part here. Just one small issue was that little pin right there was not set up right and was kind of causing issues. Oh, actually, I lied. The other problem was back here. So the drive shaft and the clearance for the shifter linkage, very, 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 very tight. I have a screw set up on one side, or nut on the shifter, and then I've got this side with nothing, so that it's kind of tilted over to one side, and then I had to bend the linkage down here to get it to work properly. So unless I'm doing something wrong, which I kind of sat and messed with it for almost an hour, it's gonna pretty much be like that. So alrighty guys, well, appreciate you watching. Thank you for coming through and checking this little thing out. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but if you guys made it to the end, I really appreciate you. If you give this video a like, maybe a comment, let me know what you think. And if you really like it, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for the next ones. All right, till next time, we'll see you guys later. Peace out. Almost forgot before I get too far ahead of myself. So, this little dude, $100. And so, if you compare that to all of the other brushless motors and ESC combos and all that other stuff, realistically, I mean, it's $25 for the metal 2-speed. I think they're actually going up in price on some of them. I know Mias that I had in the FJ was $45 by itself. That was without a motor. And then I ordered one with a motor and a servo, and that was, I think, $60. So this whole package, ESC, outrunner motor, transmission, lower skid plate, and the servo for the switching gearbox for $100, that's like almost, you cannot beat that, at least from what I've found. So I'm quite happy with it.